All right. Giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Next double honors to my elders, the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well and continually teach on down to young brothers. Peace and blessing unto the elect, the Bayaf, the Wadah, the house of David. Shalom, Makim. Khan, so let's go right into it, man. Bring out a few precepts to the spirit. And well, I don't know the title lesson, but I'm gonna definitely give it a title eventually, Lord's will, once it starts uploading on the channel, And Lord's will goes up as soon as possible, man, Because we need these videos to go out, man, in order for the light to be fed, And that's what all us brothers should be doing. We should be desiring to feed the elect, Compound the elect to join the gospel, That's what it's about, compelling the elect to join the gospel. And also bidding them to the marriage, Bidding them also to the marriage. That's what it's about, That way they could desire this truth more and more. Just as we are, we're desiring this truth more and more. That's what it's all about. That should be really your desire of your heart. Because Jake tried to think about the kingdom and all that. I mean, it's good being kingdom-minded. But then again, you don't know what the kingdom's going to come with. Like, it's going to be just, the kingdom's going to be huge, man. I'm telling you right now. Like, there's going to be a whole bunch of stuff happening. Like, partying, dancing, us sitting on thrones. As you see right here. That, hey, possibly an angel. You see, sitting down, got the chain necklace. We're gonna have all that, the garment. You can barely see the breastplate, but he has it on as well. So just as in this present evil world, we got these garments on, that vow raiment, bro. We're gonna have way much better in the kingdom, man. We're gonna have like that glorious garment, man. We're gonna be looking like that royal priesthood, like the scripture says, man. Which it ain't all about the outward appearance, but in the kingdom, it's gonna be all about the Israelite man, though. Like the woman, like as you see on this photo, you see these women. You got the one in the jacuzzi, the other one, whatever. They just, hey, you gonna have a heathen woman even, bringing shit to our Israelite woman. That way, our Israelite woman could feed us fruit, man. The Israelite woman gonna be, feeding us fruit, and the heathen, they gonna bring everything to us, They gonna bring everything to our woman, and they gonna clean the pots and all that. They gonna have to be doing the cleaning, and our woman, they don't have to be doing nothing but pleasing us, man. That's all they gotta do is just please us, But like the scripture says, hey, it says Moab is my wash pot, man. So that's what's gonna happen, man. They gonna have to clean up the dishes and all that, which is all gonna be spiritual. Like they gonna just, man, even like our plates, when you drink too, the glasses. How Jake be having the glass of wine. Hey, that shit gonna be shiny, man. The heathen, they gonna know how to clean and everything up. They gonna know how to, because, man, in the kingdom, it's all gonna be spiritual, man. You gonna see shit shiny. You gonna see shit sparkling. It's gonna be fire, man. It's gonna be of a whole nother fashion, man. Of a whole different fashion, man. So, but in this present evil world, this ain't shit, man. So, like the scripture said, oppression maketh a wise man mad. What those wise virgins, man? Those wise serpents, man. Like the scripture says, be wise as serpents, man. So oppression surely makes a wise man mad. That's evident, man. That's awfully evident, man. That's factual, man. That's definitely facts, man. We're pissed off all the day long, man. Well, shit, the scripture tells you that the Most High is angry with the wicked every day, man, But it's not going to be a need for the Most High to be angry once we're in the kingdom of heaven and we ruling over the nations, because everything's going to be in order. Everything's going to be how it's supposed to be, you feel me? But right now, the Most High is angry because, hey, we living in this present evil world, man. This sinful flesh, So the Most High has a right to be angry right now at us and at the heathen, Because it talk about how the Lord's gonna come with vengeance, and he's gonna repay evil unto those that paid him evil, or something that didn't treat him nice, basically. And that's you heathens, man, starting with you Edomites, man, back in Rome and all that. You ancient Egyptians, whatever, man. You Greeks, you Amalekites, all you devils, man. All you heathens, man, the Lord's gonna come back and visit your ass, man. He's gonna lay vengeance on your ass, man, for what you have done to the nation of Israel, man. You have afflicted us. You have persecuted us, man. Salak, yeah, you have persecuted us, man. The scripture tells about that too. That how we the Lord's, we're the apple of the Lord's eye. You have touched the apple of the Lord's eye. Scripture tells about that. You can find it for yourself, But you heathens ain't gonna do that, because you're not dwelling within this word, man. Only Israel will look up that scripture and break it down and do all that stuff. Yeah, because when it talks about us being the apple of the Lord's eye, that's talking about Yasharallah, man. Us, the princes of the power, man. Starting with us Jakes, man. Whether we're young or old, whether we're an elder or a young Akia, we're still the apple of the Lord's eye. Meaning, and who is that talking about? It's talking about his prophets, man. Because we're his mouthpiece, man. We speak the words of the Most High, man. Yahweh, So Colin, bring this out. This this is Proverbs 27:12. Let me see something real quick. Yeah, here it is. It say a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. Exactly. That's what you're seeing, man. Right about now, Yeah, the simple, The simple believeth every word, man, like the scripture says, So, these people are simple as hell, man. They believe anything they see on the news, not knowing that that's all that's all basically predicted programming or whatever, Yeah, and these people, they dwelling within the matrix, man. They can't unplug from the matrix, man. You got these Jakes, they got their fucking head so far stuck up their woman's ass, And that's why the scripture says, depart, for this is not your rest. Arise and depart. So, and that ties in with you woman, because you woman's supposed to be doing that. Because the scripture tell you that, rise up, you woman at ease, man. This place this not your rest, man. You gotta get comfortable with uncomfortability, man. You have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable, man. When you're in an uncomfortable position, you have to be comfortable with that, like Jake said. Yeah, just meaning you gotta just deal with the stress. You gotta deal with that uncomfortability, man. When you're uncomfortable, you feeling stressed out, but you gotta deal with that. You gotta be comfortable within that uncomfortability. When you feeling uncomfortable, man, you gotta feel comfortable, man. You gotta feel like, man, this is like where I'm gonna get through it, man. I'm gonna put out this work. I'm gonna put out this word. I'm gonna bring out this word, man. I'm gonna go out there to highways and byways on the daily. Yeah, because you got Jake. He getting comfortable, man. And they going back to sleep. That spirit of slumber, that's not good. He getting comfortable. He thinking this is rest, man. But no, we still in captivity till this day, like the scripture tell us, man. So this definitely not our rest, man. We gotta go at the enemy still. We gotta, So yeah, and then it say, oh man, I'll jump down to verse 17. It says, iron sharpeneth iron, so man sharpeneth the countenance of his friend. Yeah, you see. Exactly. So iron sharpeneth iron, meaning like when you have like when you say you watching live, you see the two brothers right next to each other bringing out the word. They like right there. They always going out to I was bowers. They that's that iron sharpeneth iron, man. The brothers is bringing out precepts. The one brother might be speaking, the other brother bringing out precepts, and then the brother might speak, and then the other brother bring out precepts. Hey, it all goes hand in hand, man. Because the scripture talks about that too. 2 or 3. It talks about how it talks about that about those if them 2 or 3 witnesses, man. Yeah, the Lord's looking for them 2 or 3 witnesses, man. When 2 or 3 are gathered together in my name, there I am in the midst thereof, man. Yeah, because more precepts are coming out, man. You know, and brothers feel charged up in the spirit. Well, shit. Even when I go out to the house and byways myself, I feel charged up, honestly, man. So it don't matter how long you gotta do a video for, or like say you wanna do like a half an hour video, just do that shit. You feel me? Or cause I got this one channel where I go out to the highways and byways all the time, and I do it like for 1 hour. Cause these other locations, like this one other location, like at the boardwalk, I'll split it into parts. You know, I'll do like sometimes 3 parts or 5 parts, whatever, or more, even more. But basically, this other camp I go to, I'll just do it for like, I'll just straight up do camp for like an hour straight. All of the vids that I'll upload, because you know I don't go live, I don't have servers. But hey, even going live is even better. But I do that at home and everything when I go live. But you know, I'm not saying, you know, it's not no problem. It's not a problem going live outside. There ain't no problem really, you know, because you get to meet brothers up and all that. You know, we live and direct with it. You feel me? But yeah, I got this one channel where I just go to camp for like literally an hour. You know, you gonna see like all the camp lessons I do on there, like the camp videos. Like I'm out there prophesying. Of course I got my Bible out. I'm bringing out scriptures and I'm speaking. You know, I'm speaking. You know, these words. I'm speaking the words of Yahweh Shem Shah. You know, I'm you know, I'm in the spirit and all that. But will I am. I have faith. I'm in the spirit. And yeah, you see me out there, and I'm out there for like an hour. Literally all the vids straight up an hour. So that's what you could do. You could switch it up sometimes, you know. So, but yeah, I don't even be lazy when it comes to that. Like I just be like, man, I'm just gonna do it. And really, I don't even think about it too much. I just be like, man, this is, because like the scripture says, Yahweh said, my yoke is easy and my burden is light. So when I think about that scripture, you know, like, you know, it makes me just want to do this truth even more, because this is light work for the elect. So, you know, and I could go to camp anytime, you know. I don't care if I got to do it for an hour. I just do it, you know. You know. And there's nowhere in the Bible where it tells you, oh, go to camp for an hour. No, I'm just making that a habit, because I feel like, you know, we gotta work more for the Most High, you know. They'll tell you commit that works, you know. So anything, you know, you're obligated to do, whatever that word means, obligated, whatever, or that you know you want to accomplish, that you want to get done already, you know, you do it already. You just get to it, you know. And that's what we have to do, man. We have to have, when it comes to this truth, we have to have a habit, you know. We have to have a habit of being righteous. We have to have a habit of doing good unto others. You know, a lot of these jakes, man, you know what's the problem, man? They have a habit of just being wicked, man. Just they talk about that, you know, the deeds of the wicked. That's these habits that these jakes have, man. They have a lot of habit, man. They have that habit of just being slothful and wicked, man. You know. You can't be like that, man. You got to be fervent in the spirit, man. You got to be hot, man. Like me, I'm hot. When it comes to this truth, I go out to the highways daily, man. At that camp spot, I'll go for an hour, man. You know? So that's how you got to be, man. You know? So, and, you know, you can't think about it too much either, man. These jakes be doing that, even in the truth. They be like, yo, how I'm going to get through, you know? Nah, that's light work, man. An hour, that's nothing, man. Really, you should be putting 11 hours in for the Lord. I'm not saying go to camp for 11 hours. No, you put in 1 hour. Some brothers, they do 2, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours at camp, depending on, you know, their battery length or whatever. But that's why, Lord willing, I could get another portable charge. I might need to have 2 of them, because I got one right now. If I got another one, that'll be 2. So I'm sure brothers be having like 1 or 2 portable chargers on them, because brothers be out there for mad long. I'm like, how the hell are they out there for so long, but they phone ain't die, you know? Well, it's good we in the wintertime, because in the summertime the phone get hot and that shit turn off. But you know, they don't have it to where the phone turns off if it gets too cold. So that's why it's good to come out here in the winter too. But then again, you have dudes who complain about that shit, you know. So like I said, Lord willing, I could get another portable charger, man. You know, that way I could be out there for longer, man. You know. But yeah, like I said, I'll praise Yahweh Shem Shah, man. You know, let me keep reading on, though. And like I said, you got to make it a habit just going out to camp, really. Cause you know what's the problem with Jake? He got that lazy spirit, man. You know. And that's what you gotta have. You gotta have that cheerful countenance, man. You can't have that lazy spirit on you, man. That shit is wicked as hell. You know, so how do you basically giving, like me, I always speak about like giving hours to the Lord. So I think giving 11 hours, because you gotta work too. You gotta like, and then you gotta sleep and all that. So say you get like 3 or 4 hours of sleep, you know, that's me. I'm barely getting sleep because I'm working for the Lord, which that's good because I'm not like a sleepy. I don't get tired or anything or whatever, you know. So although I do love my sleep, but scripture tell you love not sleep. So, you know, I gotta make it a habit. I gotta make working for the Lord. I gotta make that a habit, man. Working for the Lord, cause it takes guts, man. You know, it takes a person with potential to be in the truth. It takes a person with dignity, with character, with integrity to bring out this truth. So, like I said, how do you give like, you know, you say, but you gotta give at least like 5 or more hours to the Lord. An hour, that's nothing, you know, because you could just do a video. You could do like 3 videos a day. All that in total is like an hour. At least try to give 5 to 8 hours to the Lord. If you want to do more, then shit, you could go from 8 hours to 11 hours, man. You know, the most. You feel me? Because you know you gotta work for ease on shit. How else you gonna get money, you know? But this is the spiritual money right here. This is what you want to deal with, you know. But of course, in order to feed yourself, you need like actual money, which all that's just paper. But you need that physical money and shit. But this is that spiritual money right here. That, you know, this Bible is, you know, this that holy Bible right here. This that spiritual money right here. You know, that wisdom, knowledge, understanding, baby, which the elect have inherited, which the elect have obtained. You know, well, scripture talks about that. Of people that have not obtained mercy, but now have obtained mercy. Yeah, that's the elect. The elect have already obtained mercy, man. They have obtained mercy. You know, you understand? So you get my point. But basically, how do you put in 5 to 8 hours to the Lord, or 8 to 11 hours to the Lord? Well, you go live. You might do like 2 lives a day at home. You go to camp. That's already like, you know, that's already like 7 hours, and then you might do like 3 videos at home, like off the phone, like screen recording, like how I'm doing now, something like this. You might do like 3 or more in total. That's like 4 hours. So 7 plus 4, that's like 11 right there. So you see, because brothers, when they go to camp, you know, they go out for like 1 or 2 hours or even more. So, you know, that's good enough. And then you might do like 2 lives at home, you know. So, you know, all that adds up, you know. And brothers is doing like a lot of videos daily too. Like, we do a lot of videos at home, because that's, we just stuck at home, you know. But brothers that got jobs, you know, like, we don't even, like, if I get a job, I'm not even going to be working long. Like, say if I work for Esau, I'm not going to be doing that. Lord, to will, I don't want to Zaka work for like a Jake, you know, or something. I get to know him, or I just work for Jake I know, you know, because I don't want to work for no so-called white man. But that would be cool if I could work for Jake, because, you know, Esau and them, they'll give you like all these hours. They'll have you work all these hours. But Jake, he'll probably have you work for like 3 or 4 hours the most, you know. So, you know, hey, you know, there's 24 hours in a day, man. So, you know, you working at your job for like 3 or 4 hours, you got like, let me see, you got right, 24 minus 3 would be 21, or 24 minus 4 would be 20. So you got 20 hours left, and then boom, you put in, like, say you put in 11 hours for the Lord, you know. So 20 minus 11, what is that? That's let me see. Right. You got 9 hours left, and those 9 hours you could just use for sleeping or eating, you know. But hey, make sure you got that TV off though. Real talk. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, say iron sharpeneth iron. Yeah, that's what it's about, man. You know. It say Yeah, say verse 20, hell and destruction never full, so the eyes of man are never satisfied. Yeah, you got certain men out here that just they want more. They want more, more, more. And Jake think doing one video is like working for nah, man. You ain't put you hey man, if you ain't putting in hours for the Lord, you really ain't doing the work. You know what I mean? Like, cause hey, I got all these other channels. You could see I'm putting in hours for the Lord. You feel me? But you have a Jake, he just got like one channel and he think doing one video a day is like doing the work. Bro, you like Jake think like just putting in, a few minutes is like, doing the work of the Lord. Nah, a true man of the Lord, one that's putting in the work of the Lord, he's gonna put in hours, man. That's working for the Lord, really, truly, doing one video, that's nothing, I'm not saying the Lord gonna forget your works or whatever, but nah. I mean, at least you're still putting out something. But like I say, you want to have that diligent spirit, man. Hey, well, that's the spirit. This is verse 23. I'll jump down to verse 23 because I just mentioned that word diligent, right? It say, be thou diligent to know the state of thy flocks and to look well to thy herds. Yeah, there's 24 hours in a day, man. You got to be looking after your flocks, man. Hey, any day now. You feel me? You got to look after them, man. You got to be like Abel. He was a keeper of the sheep, man. You got to be constantly looking over your friend. You got to be constantly looking at him, and, and then you got Jake. He'd be like, oh, don't look over these women. Don't just look past them. Just, you got to regard these women, man. Fuck that shit, man. All right? We got to regard the brothers in this truth, man. It's all about the brotherhood, man. Verse 24, for riches are not forever, and doth the crown endure to every generation. Man, that was a question that said, and doth the crown endure to every generation. You see? Come on. So you want to be of that righteous generation, man. All right? Well, the scripture talk about that adulterous generation is coming back. This that new generation, man. This is nothing but adultery happening. Because in 1900s, all types of shit was happening. New music, all this fire, classic hip-hop. But now it's even worse. We in the 2000s. We in 2021. This a new era. This a new generation. I'm part of that new generation. But I'm sick of it. I'm tired. I'm ashamed, truly. But, we want to be known as that royal priesthood, man. Because in the kingdom of heaven, we're going to be truly that righteous generation, that new generation that never ends, Because it's going to be a new beginning for us, really. Everything's going to be new. Everything's going to be renewed. So, but if you want to talk about this generation, this shit ain't even really new. This shit is whack, This shit, like the scripture says, this is not but an adulterous generation, man. Coming back, Because brothers be always saying that in the reincarnation, when you're reincarnated, into a new body, Because obviously you get like... Oh, no. So, yeah, well, yeah. Same spirit, different body, So like you're right. Yeah, so you come back in a new body, same spirit, whatever. But that's just you come back every third and fourth generation, like brothers say. So there's such thing as reincarnation. But you don't want to come back to this shithole, man. Hell no. But it say for riches are not forever, and doth the crown endure to every generation. Oh man, this is fire. Verse 27, which this is the last verse of Proverbs, the 27th chapter. Oh well, that's spiritual. We got Proverbs 27, and then verse 27. I ended with verse 27. That's all spiritual. I say, and though thou shalt have goat's milk enough for thy food, for the food of thy household, and for the maintenance for thy maidens. Yeah, you see, just like as you see this photo, man. These women, they're going to be our true maidens. They're going to be taking care of us. These maidens, they're going to be, they're going to be serving us, man. These women, they're going to be servants unto us, man, Because, hey, we've done served, that's what we're doing right now. But when we're in the kingdom, we're going to be telling these women, hey, we done served the Lord already, man. Now you got to serve us. Feel me? Because that's what we doing right now. We serving the Lord, man, to the best of our ability. You know, so now it's time for you women to pay up, to own up. You know, it's all about accountability, man. You gotta, you gotta take things cheerfully, man. You know, so you women, you're gonna be servants unto us, man. Cause hey, we've been serving the Lord for years now, for years now, man. Ever since Abba Bibin was on the scene, man. Which Abba Bibin, that's Elijah, man. That's definitely Elijah through the Spirit, right? So come, let's get this. This Ecclesiastes 3:1 to say, to everything there's a season and a time to every purpose under heaven. Yeah, why? Because the Lord controls good and evil. So, you know, you got a time to be born. You know, you got a time to pluck up that which is planted. You got a time to kill. You know, a time to build up, a time to weep, and a time to dance. Yeah, that time to dance is in the kingdom, man. You got certain jakes, you know, dancing right now. Nah, man, that ain't the spirit, man. That's carnal, man. But in the kingdom, it's gonna be all spiritual, man. Because we're gonna be a whole big happy family, man. It's gonna be spiritual because, hey, the Lord is gonna allow it. But when you see Jake, you know, dancing, the Lord's like, man, I ain't gonna allow you to do that here, man. This in this wicked present evil world, in this wicked kingdom, why you, like, the Lord looking at Jake like, why you dancing right now? You gotta wait. Hey, but it's true though. You gotta wait till the kingdom to do all that, man. Cause if you wait into the kingdom, that's all spiritual. Cause when we dance in the kingdom, that's gonna be all spiritual, you know, right? Like, you know, us men, we gonna be drinking that, you know, that yayan, that wine, and drinking, you know, just rocking our shoulders back. You know how Jake be in the club, like in the, you know, or whatever they call that shit, you know, where they do the dance off. But the woman gonna be really dancing. So, but it's all gonna be in a spiritual way, cause this is gonna be the kingdom, right? We gonna be in the kingdom of heaven, so. You know, the Lord, shit, of course, Yahweh Shemashah, the Lord Yahweh Shemashah definitely gonna allow that, man. You know, but to do that here in this present evil world, and Esau's queendom, because this number of queendom, man, because hey, America, man, it's the land of pollution, man. You know, this place is decked with water, man. You know, that's what the word queen goes back to, horror, man. I believe. So yeah, so, you know. So, but yeah, it says, a time to cast away stones, and a time to refrain from embracing, a time to get, and a time to speak. Yeah, the time to speak is now, man, to speak these prophecies, man. You know, it says a time to love and a time of peace. Exactly, man. So it's always the time to have that, you know, brotherly love with each other. All right, because Jake be trying to take shit out of the. He'd be like, nah. This ain't the time for that. No. All right, it is the time to love. We gotta love each other. Talking about the brotherhood, not these other nations. You know, come on, man. You gotta think. But yeah, there is also a time of peace as well. You know, you gotta be at peace with your neighbor, meaning your brother. Your brother's in the truth. You know, like the scripture says, be at peace with all men. But Jake, he look at this. He got a problem with it. You know, cause this nigga carnal. He want to go to war. He want to be like Esau, going to war all the time and shit. That shit carnal, man. You know, you got to think, man. So this is a time for everything, man. Done under the sun, nothing new under the sun. So the Lord gonna have people, all types of different spirits, man. A time for this, a time for that. You know, cause hey, the Lord creates what? The spirits of vengeance, man. You know. So. Yeah, man, you know. So, you know, there's no escaping the Lord's hand. You can't escape judgment, man. You know, that time coming, man. These nations gonna be judged, man, for their wickedness. Let me see. And hey, and like we read in Ecclesiastes 3, and cause we read verse 1 through 8, cause that's where, you know, stops about a time for this, a time for that. But in verse 3, it says a time to kill. So you might have a Jake that's in the spirit of you know, of going out to kill someone, you know, because he forgot all about that time to love, you know. He just want to go out and kill shit. He want to fuck shit up like Esau. You know, he want to go on a killing spree. That's carnal, man. You know. So, but yeah, this hold on, let me see if I could get another one. Hey, let Esau be in that spirit, you know, in that spirit of a time to kill, you know. Let the heathens be in that spirit, you know. There's no reason for you to be in that spirit. And really, the reason it says that's because that's the spirit of the Lord. He's a man of war, so sometimes the Lord is in that spirit to just put someone to death. Because there's always, you know, like I said, the Lord creates these spirits of vengeance. So he puts the spirit on these people to go out and kill us, you know. But sometimes the people think it's physically the Lord doing it. Nah, the Lord does it, you know, in spiritual ways, man, that you can't even see, you know. So, but yeah, you know, let the Lord be in that spirit, man, you know. So let him fuck shit up. Let him fuck Esau up and shit. Cause Esau think he all badass and shit, man, you know. But the Lord about to show him, you know, what's up and all that, you know. But I'm gonna end it there. I was gonna get another one, but it seems like I don't have it anymore. So I'm gonna end it there. Lord's will be edified. Till next time, brothers. Shalom. All right, DTA. All right. Wow, Baba Bo, man. Yabba Shemashah, Baba Kashah, Baba Kashah, Baba Kashah. Destroy America, man. Death to America, man. Death to Babylon, man. You know. Mawaf Laba Bo. Shalom, Akim. Peace to the nation of Israel.